Well, hello there, people of the YouTube land. Today, we're going to do a will it run on my 1985 Mustang GT. This car's been sitting since late 2017. I parked it right before I went to college. It's rough. It was an absolute blast back in high school. I got this the second semester of my senior year. This was the car that almost got me arrested several times. We'll get into that later, but here we go. Yeah. I just wanted to give this video a disclaimer. This gets out of hand. This video got a little bit Western really quickly. So I just want to say this video does not reflect me nor how I treat anything I own besides this particular car. This car always got the crap run out of it. The car just wanted it. With that being said, don't take this video too serious. It got out of hand. You'll see what I'm talking about. Enjoy the show. So the key that I have for this car does not fit the doors. It only fits the hatch, and I've got an ignition key. The rear tumbler came out of a parts car I had. I've never had a door key for this car. That's gross. This is always an adventure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Foxbody things. Oh. Moldy. I brought some parts with me, carburetors in the truck, brought some fuel. It should suck from the tank. And I stole the ignition coil. 85 Mustang GT. It was a nitrous car when I got it. You got a B cam, got an 89 roller motor. It has an 8.8 with a 355. I believe Dennis told me he got it to a 748 on spray at the local track. It did good burnouts. One of my buddies had an HR 350Z, and this car got him by a fender. It was on a Friday night. I went back to school Monday, and I was always big in the shop class. Everybody in class was talking about it. I had the fastest car at Cherokee my senior year. It hasn't run since 2017, I would say. Probably late September, because I left for school right around that time. I've had my fun with this car. It's about to donate some parts to another car of mine, unfortunately for this one. This car was a nitrous car, and it was bad news. Just to be a stock 302 with a B cam and a 100 shot, this car always ran exceptionally well up until the very end. This car always had a personality about it, and I know that sounds goofy, but the only thing that I can think to compare it to is the old Speed Buggy cartoon. I'd like to say, I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me and you aren't going to like what I have to say. But one thing to keep in mind, not everything's going to get a fairy tale ending. This car, unfortunately, is about to donate a bunch of parts to my 93 car. I want to VX swap it. The subframe, the car is warped. It never sat flat. One side of the front end sits way up compared to the other. With the idle junk, This car had a really nice Holly on it at one point in time. It had a 750. I mean, it was a lot of carburetor, but the little car loved it. This is a 750, and this car ran off of this carb for a long time. It may not look like much, but she had it where it counted. The week before I left for college, this car got me pulled over 7 times in 6 days by the same cop. Didn't get a single ticket. Ugh. That don't sound too hot. Come on. Come on. Woo! Woo! That ain't no good. Whew. Try it again. Oh, always carry a fire extinguisher. Ah! That's actually not the first time I've almost set this car on fire. That got a little bit western. It backfired and set some leaves on fire. And always carry a fire extinguisher when you're messing with old junk. That could have been very bad. I'd like to see if I can pull it up and make sure everything underneath it is completely out. How'd you set the woods on fire, Grace? Oh, I don't know. Accidentally. There's no headliner. Come on. Ha ho. That's something they won't teach you. I've got a good feeling about this one. Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness. Now remember a few minutes ago when I told you this car had a personality, you laughed, and I know that you laughed. Oh, bring the thunder. Junk. Come on. Okay, this thing ain't got a lick of brakes, so I'm gonna keep on until I get in a bind I can't get out of, or I set something on fire, which I don't want to do again. I'm gonna dump out something liquid. I've got some washer fluid over here. Washer fluid, it's still sealed. Surely it ain't flammable. I know a lot of people are gonna tell me that I have wrung the piss out of this thing. Yeah, it's mine. I'll do what I want with it. It has seen a lot worse, I promise you. The motor's junk. It's got so much blow by, it could probably be rebuilt. I need a few parts off of it to VH swap my car. As soon as I get it off the hill, I guarantee you, it'll be sitting there camming. It'll sound like a hot rod. That's what this car does. It's like, oh, you're going to do something with me? No. But that's just how this car's always been. It's angry. It's got a personality. None of you will believe that. Some of you might. I'm going to steal a few things. It's out of here. It's ugly. It was a fun time. I had a fun time with it. I've done a bunch of burnouts. I'm going to do another burnout before I do whatever I'm going to do with it. It just is what it is. Why? Listen, I want to apologize. That all got a little bit out of hand with the fire, and I burnt myself. And this car, it has its own personality. It meant to do every bit of that, and I guarantee the car wanted the absolute dog run out of it. It's what the car's always liked. Now, the motor, it's tired. I don't have the heart to haul it off. I swear, I love the old car. It got me in a lot of trouble, but we've had a lot of fun. I paid $750 for it. I love the car. It's been a blast. I'll keep it. It ain't going anywhere. Probably steal the rear end. I've got to have the trans cross member because it's got the 2 humps for dual exhaust. I'm sure you picked up on this. The car doesn't have anything besides shorty headers, downpipes. That's it. I took my X-pipe, the mufflers, and my mid-pipes off. They're at the house. I was scared they were going to get stolen. I had Black Widow Widowmaker 10s on this car. It sounded beautiful. know how many clips I've got of this car back in high school. That was like 3 phones ago. I really didn't post it on Facebook much. Oh, look. Oh, it's awful in here, the smell. My takeaway from this video today, always carry a fire extinguisher. Stupid stuff happens. I know this, and I know better. You know, one of these days it'll really come back and bite me, but I got lucky today. It ran. I had a feeling it would. It's hot garbage. I love the car. I need the V8 bell housing. I need the trans cross member for the V8. I'm going to steal my downpipes. It was Pipes brand downpipes. I've got a set of Mac Shorty headers. They may be equal length headers at the house. I never put on this car. Again, pipes, Catless X pipe, and then the Black Widow mufflers, which I'll probably run them all the way out the back on Norma. I hope you've enjoyed this absolute mess of a video. I had fun making it. Like if you want to, comment, tell me what I did wrong. Tell me not to park this car out because I know that's coming. You know, your first fast car, you should save it. So yeah, I don't care. Subscribe for more. We'll be back at it. Bump Stop Garage. Thank you for watching. Bump Stop Garage.